Have you ever wondered how much YouTubers make? So if you're anything like me, I was about to get monetized and I was searching all over the internet, like how much do YouTubers make on Adsense? And I was getting so much conflicting information that I decided to tell you a little bit about my story. So today we're gonna dive into my creator studio and I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of how much money I make on ad revenue, and I will compare that to how much I make with my Amazon affiliate links. Let's get into it. So based on my channel analytics, I get roughly 8,000 views a month and roughly $1 a day. So you can sort of do the math, but let's look at what the CPM and RPM are. So we can go to advanced mode. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to metrics and I'm going to select playback based CPM. And I'm also going to select CPM. So what's the difference between playback-based CPM and CPM? CPM is cost per mil, so that's how much an advertiser pays per 1,000 views. And playback-based CPM is for all the ads on your video. So CPM is per ad, playback-based CPM is for all the ads. And typically if you have a video that runs longer than, if I remember, 7 minutes, you might get served 2 ads. And so it's quite normal that your playback-based CPM is higher than your CPM. And we can see that that's the case on these videos. So for example, FX6 versus Ursa 4.6K, 12.41 versus 9.11. Or if we look at newer RGB CV60, we get $20 versus 12. So clearly that one did quite well. And if I remember, it's also a little bit longer. So CPM is what the advertiser pays, but that's not how much money I actually get paid. According to vidIQ, right over here, YouTube takes a 45% cut. So I'm seeing significantly less money, and what I'm seeing is called RPM, revenue per mil. So if we compare my RPM versus the advertiser's CPM, we can see the following breakdown. Total of roughly $9.25 and revenue per mil of $3.58. And we can see a little bit of a breakdown here per video, $9.11 versus 2.7. If we go down to another video, we can see, for example, here, $10 versus 5. So from what I've read and what I've seen on YouTube, a CPM of $9.25 or an RPM of $3.58 is actually pretty good. And I think that has to do largely with the type of content I make. So I make a lot of videos about technology, I make videos about cameras, lenses, essentially expensive things that people need to buy. And so advertisers know that and need to pay a little bit more in order to get their ads in front of my videos. That being said, an RPM of $3.58 is nothing to write home about, but personally, I do think it's pretty cool that I can order Uber Eats every now and then, doing something that I love doing. Before getting into the Amazon affiliate links, I want to compare some of these videos, some that talk a lot about expensive equipment and some that don't, such as a vlog, in order to see how much the CPM varies. So over here, let's see this FX6 versus Ursa 4.6K, the newer RGB, and then perhaps this Oshiaga vlog and a podcast. Boom. So if we look at the first 2 videos, they're both camera related and lighting related. The camera comparison video has a CPM of 9.11. The lighting video has a CPM of 12. And if we compare 9 and 12 to a vlog and a podcast, we're looking at a CPM of 8.13. So that's not bad. I'm actually a little bit genuinely curious as to why it's a vlog about a music festival. So maybe because it's still like a behind the scenes sort of video, it gets thrown into the category of equipment. I have no idea, to be honest. But if we do compare, the podcast is significantly less, but again, that RPM is quite interesting. So let's talk about Amazon affiliate links. So I've been doing YouTube for about 2 to 3 years now. And Amazon affiliate links, I started doing those about 2 to 3 months ago. And the reason why it took me so long to get around to that is because in order to become an Amazon affiliate partner, you have to, first of all, open an account with them. But secondly, you have to be able to get 3 verified purchases in 180 days. And I wasn't sure that I would be able to do that when I first got started. So that's why I only recently got around to it. On top of that, you have to create a separate Amazon affiliate account for every country that you're selling in. So that's one account for the US, one account for Canada, one account for the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, etc. And you have to be able to get 3 verified purchases per country. So it does start to get a little bit more challenging. So I got that all done a few months ago. I wasn't able to keep all of my accounts open, but I got most of them opened up, and I guess I'll just have to go through that process again with the other countries. All of that being said, let's take a look at the US Amazon affiliate links, because that's the most interesting one, at least where my audience is located. So here we're looking at the past 30 days, so September 1st to October 1st, and we can see that if we click over here, earnings $10.50, and the number of clicks. I'm gonna go through a few of these, so $43.08. So that was a very interesting day. To be honest, I don't really know what happened there. So 0 earnings, but 53 clicks. And you can sort of see that I regularly get clicks, even though I don't necessarily always get earnings. And that's because people who click the link, they don't necessarily all buy it. But also they might just add to cart and make a large purchase in bulk at a later date. And so that might have been what happened here actually. And in the past 30 days, I've made roughly $100 on Amazon affiliate links, which is super exciting. It's significantly more than YouTube ad revenue. And to be honest, I didn't know that at the time when I opened this. I was scared to even be able to make 3 purchases, let alone think that this could actually be like an interesting revenue stream. So let me show you a month before that, because again, I've been doing this for a few months now. So here now we have August 1st to October 1st. So here we're looking at the red line is clicks, the orange line is orders, and the green bars, those are actual earnings. And you can see the key is right over here. I guess I didn't make that much income in August. Let's compare that to, I think the maximum I can go back is 3 months. So here we have the past more or less 90 days. And as you can see, my estimated earnings are $140. Again, this is just the US, which granted is the most interesting one. But I do have certain earnings in Canada, like an extra $50 here. And the United Kingdom is actually the one that shut down. But I do have some in Germany and Italy as well. And it's another very interesting revenue stream. So if you're in a similar boat to where I was a few months ago, where you're just around the corner of monetization, you're about to start making YouTube ad revenue, but you haven't started doing any affiliate links, I would highly encourage you to look in that direction, because it is actually a very lucrative revenue stream. Obviously, all of this is extremely content dependent, and I know that the content I make is about expensive equipment. So whenever someone buys a $200 light, for example, 5% of that is actually a significant chunk of change. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't look at ad revenue as your only potential source of income. You can look in multiple directions as well. And with that, I'll say my goodbyes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If this video was at all insightful, a like and subscribe would go a very long way. And if you do subscribe, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.